Boy, am I excited for today's video. Today we have another dark chocolate tasting, and today we're doing high-end dark Swiss chocolate. So this will be very interesting. So we have got 7 different types of chocolate bars here, and they're all the same company, Lindt, which makes incredible Swiss chocolate. So 3 of them are more flavored chocolates, and the other 4 are strict dark chocolate with a 60, a 70, an 85, and a 90. I'm a big fan of super dark chocolate, so I'm very curious how these 90s and 85s are. They can be really good or really nasty. I'm very excited to try all these chocolates and finally find out which one is the best of the Swiss chocolates. Also, it's kind of crazy that we're already on our 3rd dark chocolate tasting video. When I made that first video, I never thought I would end up making an entire series on YouTube about it. And a heads up, we are going to be doing a couple more expensive high-end dark chocolates while we're down here, so stay tuned for those videos.
So much chocolate to enjoy.
Alright, so I got my chart that I'll use to rate all of the chocolates. So, you know, there's different categories: smell, meltingness, taste, the taste match, and the aftertaste. So each of those will be rated on here with a different number, which will help us to evaluate which chocolate is the best. Okay, so another interesting important thing is when you're tasting dark chocolates, I've got a cup of water, and we also have a couple of blueberries. So you just have one of these and a small sip of water before you eat the next piece. So that way it clears out your mouth so you can fully appreciate the flavors of the 2nd, 3rd, 4th piece of chocolate. Okay, so the first chocolate we've got here is a 60% dark.
Whoa, that super melts in your mouth. It melts too fast.
Okay, so that one was absolutely amazing. Melted so fast, great flavor, amazing texture, really good chocolate.
So hold on, it's not just like...
Alright, so the next one right here is the 70%.
Exactly, that's why...
Such a good melt. It melts so slow but smooth.
It matched pretty good.
70% is so good. Alright, so right here is the 85%. That's the next one I'm going to be trying. Now, the one thing about 85 is I've tried 3 different types of 85. This will be the 3rd different brand of 85% dark chocolate. And it's very hard to get an 85% cocoa chocolate that melts. Most of them are very dry and flaky. So in order to get this right so that it melts well is very hard. So I'll see how well this one melts, and if it melts well, I'll be very pleasantly surprised. 85%.
That's what I'm saying. It's better than...
That was one of the best pieces of chocolate. So perfect in comparison with other 85s that are just not on par. This one totally blew me away.
Because chocolate is a fermented thing.
Alright, so this next chocolate is a 90% cocoa. This is ridiculously dark. To put this in comparison, the average milk chocolate bar is like 20%. So this is extremely strong. And I've only ever had one that was an 86, so I've never had something this dark, and I'm very interested to see how this one turns out. It could be really good or really nasty. Here's the chocolate.
Because I've never tasted anything darker than this, so when I say supreme, although it has this good...
That was probably the best piece of chocolate I have ever put in my mouth. Absolutely insane flavor. The flavor is just perfect. It's well balanced. It melts. It's so good. Alright, so now we're in part 2. These are the flavored dark chocolates. So the first one we got here is an intense orange. So we're going to see how good these flavors work with chocolate, which is one thing, but how accurate is the chocolate taste to orange. So I'm really curious to see how this one is. Alright, so right here we've got the orange. Let's do this.
I want to know.
Wow. Really, really good piece of chocolate. It had a great melt. Really, really good melt. Great flavor, very balanced, very good. But the thing that really ruins it for me is it has little nibs and pieces in it. And I don't know if you like that, but the nibs in it really disturb me because they grate against my tongue. It's very bothersome. Okay, so the next one here is a touch of sea salt. So sea salt tends to go really, really, really well with dark chocolate. The last time we did dark chocolate tasting, link is up here if you guys want to watch that video, all decided that the top one of them was one of the chocolates with salt in it. So the salt can really elevate the taste of the dark chocolate and make it really nice, but it can also easily be overpowering. Let's do it.
And that other one had chunks.
That is a really good piece of chocolate. Probably one of the best melts out of all of the day. The salt really elevates the chocolate, but it doesn't overpower it. The salt is very noticeable and it's clearly there, but it's not too strong, which is a big key in the dark chocolate. I think Lindt does the sea salt very well. I do wish the percentage was a little bit higher. The chocolate is like, I prefer a darker chocolate, but that's also personal preference. But as far as nailing it, this is exactly how you do sea salt in chocolate. It is perfectly executed. That was an excellent piece of chocolate. Really good. The Lindt touch of sea salt, very good. So the last one that we've got here is Mint Intense. So mint chocolate is obviously a staple combination, and it can be done very well where it's well balanced, or the mint can take over, or it may not be noticed. So this could really go either way in terms of combination and in terms of melt. Definitely one of the most anticipated pieces of the day. I love mint and I love chocolate, so I think it'll be really good. That was a really good piece. The mint complements it well, and it doesn't have a punch. Oftentimes with the mint, it'll come through really, really powerfully. And in this chocolate, it doesn't. It sort of carries the taste of chocolate all the way through, which is really nice to see as opposed to like a Cadbury mint where it just like punches through, very overpowering. This combination is really good. Okay, so first thing, now I've tasted all of the chocolates. First thing I'll immediately pull out is the Swiss know what they're doing when it comes to chocolate. This is an incredible lineup of chocolates. Lindt is absolutely amazing. None of them were overpoweringly sweet. None of them were ridiculously bitter. They all melted well. Now, some clearly did better than others. I'll share those results in a minute. But overall, this is some of the best chocolate I've tasted. I think the chocolate that I enjoyed least here, I enjoyed more than any of the chocolates in our previous video. They are that good. So these chocolates are absolutely amazing.
L1.
Tallying up the scores.
L1, 78.
Discussion.
Hold on, we're gonna wait to do that.
You give me a piece of them.
Okay, so now we gotta find out, Saba has tallied up all of the scores, which is collectively, everyone can agree on, is the best chocolate here.
Right, drum roll.
Everyone except me, number orange.
Yeah! Orange, number one.
I did not choose orange, and neither did you.
I did.
So the Lindt, collectively, everyone can agree, collectively, the scores show that the intense orange is overall the highest rated of all.
With a 95%. 2 was
90.
mint.
Wow, the Lindt got a score of... That's pretty cool.
I like the mint.
All right, keep going. What's the next
Mint
one?
chocolate, let's go.
Number 3.
Number 3, sorry. Number 3, sea salt.
What?
Y'all are not.
All three of the flavors have gotten it. This is crazy.
How did this happen?
Okay, L1 was next with
All right, there's So collectively, based on all of our scores, the Lindt Intense Orange, followed by the Mint, followed by the Sea Salt, followed by 90% Cocoa, then the 60% Truffle, then the 70, then the 85. So that is the lineup according to general popular vote. My personal favorite out of all of these, my personal favorite is the 90% because I like the taste. But as you can see, overall, the flavored chocolates seem to perform better. And I think that's because they appeal to people who may not like the intense flavor of extreme chocolate. All in all of these chocolates were incredible, and I would recommend picking some of them up and trying them, especially if you enjoy dark chocolate. They are absolutely amazing. If you like this video, drop a like, subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Leave a comment on which one you think you would like the most, or if you've tried them, which one you did like the most. And I will see you guys in the next video.